Right. So, as you are probably aware, Skill for LTU brought out a video today. And on that video, he said that Wargaming had done a secret buff, right, to Arty. And I asked him on his stream earlier on, and he has allowed me to actually clip part of his video to show on my stream, tonight, and to do a reply to it. And he said, "Yep, yeah, sure, go ahead, So that is what I'm going to do."
This is a pretty damn bold claim. How dare you to say Wargaming would do something sneakily? Well, fellas, remember we had a mini patch which Wargaming described as a bug fixes, Remember the patch which we had a couple of days ago? So today we are going to use the page which is called Tomato GG, because they have artillery, mark of excellence requirements and everything. And let's go through the history very, very quickly, how the things are looking like here. So this is Arty before the nerf. Arty expectation values is very, very stable, nothing is changing, and then we are having the patch which hits BAM on the 6th month 24th day. So what is happening? Arty got nerfed, high explosives got nerfed, and as you can see, people are performing way shitter with artillery, so expectation values is dropping. And we are reaching the day when Wargaming is deciding to make the, once again, bug fixes patch, right? The mini patch which don't have too much space, and Wargaming thought every single of us are the fools and we won't notice that. So what is happening? As you can see, artillery silently is going up with mark of excellence values. Not by much, but a bit. Fellas, it's not about how much they buffed Arty, it is about the fact they buffed Arty, and they simply thought the community is absolutely and no one will notice that. No, Wargaming, this is the wrong thing to deal with. And now you might think skill, but this is one example. Okay, let's check other example. Magically, overnight, people started playing better with majority of the Artys. Look at this, look at the graph, fellas, pay attention. This is not the shit which I am making up. Look, once again, people are playing better with Artys. How about T92 Arty? Oh, people are playing better. How about 212 Arty? Oh, people are playing better. How about M53 Arty? Oh, people are playing better. How about the Batchat Arty? How about the Fava Arty? You see, what is happening here? Those kind of changes can be overnight with every single or majority of the artilleries in the game. So Wargaming knew exactly what they are doing, and they was using their data in order to buff one Arty heavier, one Arty less. But as you can see that yourself, this is happening, and I understand.
Okay, so there you go. I'm not showing the whole video, but you get the general idea. Actually, it says Talon has just posted in my chat. Skill has just posted a video saying he was wrong. Yeah, well, I knew he was wrong as soon as I saw his video. And I will explain to all of you why he was wrong. I admit it looks the way that he was thinking, but he's missing a serious factor here, and that is that he is looking at averages and not what people are actually doing in battle. Okay, this is what Skill showed earlier, right? So basically you going along, and as you can see, what is needed to get 100% third mark, second mark, first mark, yeah, is running along quite smoothly. You can see it fluctuating a little bit. That's because, sort of figures do fluctuate like that. But remember, these are the averages that people need to be able to mark their tanks, yeah, or mark the artillery. And just here, hold on, let me grab that just here you can see that is when the nerf came in. Alright, and the average started going down over about a 2-week period. Right? Then it hits a bottom point and then starts going up. Now this is what Skill was talking about and what appeared to be an Arty buff at this point here. Alright? It's not. And I will explain why. Think of it this way, alright? What are you actually achieving in battle? Alright? So you're going along here and the figure, you're doing roughly this amount of damage in your battle, okay? You get to the Arty nerf, yeah, the update, and suddenly what you are doing drops down. Right? It doesn't slowly go down over 2 weeks. That's the average that has slowly gone down. But what you are doing, if you played on day 1 of the nerf, then the damage that you do would have just dropped like a bloody stone. Now, assume for a minute that there was no new ammo in that nerf. Okay, it was just purely the nerf of the HE. Then what you would expect to see is that the damage that you do would then continue at a lower level. Alright? But there were 2 new types of ammo. And most people had not been on the test server to actually try them down in advance.
Don't panic.
Oh, incoming raid.
Lovely. Klaus.
Halfway
Klaus
through.
Kellerman is now hosting my stream with 392 viewers.
Klaus Kellerman, thank you very much indeed for the raid and good evening to you. I'm actually sort of halfway through explaining why Skill's video and what about this Arty buff and why it is wrong. So good evening to you and good evening to your viewers. The damage you do doesn't taper off slowly. It will suddenly drop like a bloody stone. And if HE were the only ammo that was involved, then you would expect the damage done to continue on in a line like this. Okay, that is what you would expect to see. What you actually see, because they had 2 new types of ammo, which are completely useless, people are trying those types of ammo. Now, some people got cheesed off with it right from the start. Some people had tried the test server, like me, and were cheesed off with it before it even came in, so I never even bothered with it. Alright? I'd already tried it on the test server. And some people are still trying with it, thinking, I can't make this work. Well, you won't, because it doesn't. Alright? So what's happening is, people, as they are working out that the new types of ammo are completely bloody useless, they are swapping back to using old HE. Yeah. They're not continuing to bother to use the armor piercing and this intermediate ammo. So what happens is it drops down to nothing, and then the average will come up like this, and then it will level off, and then it will continue on and probably sort of continue on. So what you have is a drop off where people are trying out the new ammo. And then, at different times, people are thinking, this new ammo is shite, I'm going to start playing with HE again, and the damage that they have done will level off and reach the new level. The average is going down here for a while, until it reaches the point where the people who are playing are actually starting to do more damage. Then it will come up again. Okay, So you can see how what I have drawn and what you would expect to happen actually lines up, but the graphs that Skill was using are the average. They are not people's performance in battle, it's the average performance in battle. And remember that marks of excellence are calculated on what other people have done over the preceding, is it month? 30 days, I think, offhand. So basically, there you go. This is it. And so although it looks as if Arty got a buff, all it is, it's just people giving up on the armor piercing ammo. It's giving up on the intermediate ammo, going back to HE and starting to do more damage again. And it's as simple as that. It's not anything which was based on a secret Arty buff. Yeah, what's happening is what I would fully expect to happen. Now the thing is, when I saw that graph and I saw what Skill was talking about, I knew what had happened. I knew how it has been misinterpreted. And don't get me wrong, I am not saying that Skill did anything deliberately at all, not in the slightest. But he did misunderstand what that graph that he used in his video was actually representing.